something I've been thinking about for a while. As far as life goes, people that we deal with. Who is anybody in this life? How well do we really know people? You can be around somebody for a lifetime. You can hang out with folks on a regular basis and never really know. You know, you can be related to people and you think you know them, never really, really, really um, get a grasp of who you're dealing with and whatnot. Who is anybody in this life? The writer Ernest Hemingway, what's going on, Peck? The writer Ernest Hemingway said to find out, I'm paraphrasing, to find out if you can really trust anybody, first you have to trust them, you know. So I guess it does come down to that, you know, realizing if you can actually trust somebody, the best way to find out if you can trust a person is to trust them. But that causes us to be vulnerable. That causes us to, start to, expose ourselves to the people that we around us, that have around us and whatnot. Almost as if like you look at Jesus and the 12, apostles and whatnot. Not to get religious, but just to, put it down like that. How you had the 12 apostles, and Judas Iscariot was the one that turned his back on Jesus, and basically led him to his death. So but you have those people around you. I guess in the situation with that with Jesus, he knew that this was the person that would betray him. But what about the ones that don't know? What about the people we have around us, the family members, the friends, the co-workers, the people around us that you know we don't know, that are there for us or whatever the case may be. How well do you know a person? I mean, who is the person that you confided in? Sometimes, when it comes to relationships, you could want to be sleeping with the enemy. What's going on, Lynn? Hey, how you doing? It's a matter of trust. I wonder. You can you can talk to people, you can experience things with people, but like I said, how well do we really know the people that we actually are around? Um, who are you? Are you the person that you really say you are? And I'm not saying this to be negative or anything like that, but sometimes when you deal with situations in life and you have people around you and stuff like that, it causes you to wonder, to question, to argue, to explore. Who do I really have around me sometimes? We are the company that we keep and stuff like that. And this is me switching gears from, I know Mother's Day was yesterday, whatever, but it's 12 in the midnight on the East Coast. So got to switch gears into other stuff. But these are questions that I pose, and I mean, and you find out when you're vulnerable, when you put your heart out there, but it becomes challenging at times because when you put your heart out there once, do you want to put it out there again? What's up, June? Thank you for coming through. This is just a thought that I'm pondering and whatnot, just something that I'm thinking about, like my next live stream for the ones that that come up. Yeah, are you who you say you are? How do we know? How do we know? I mean, men. It's a poem from David Thoreau. Men claim many things. The sciences and all the appliances. I'm not who I say I am. Well, hey, it's only one way to find out. Sometimes you have to see if the handshake is matching the smile. You have to sometimes put yourself out there, you know, and through experience, you look at how people move and the words that they say, the principles that they live by. Putting the heart out there is rough. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I think for those of us of a certain age, what's up, Carolina? For those of us of a certain age, we've done that. We've done that. We've put our hearts out there. We've trusted people. We've confided in people. We've approached people and we thought they were upstanding and whatnot. And then you find out they're not who they say they are. People who have met and seen who I am. Yeah, well, it's not so much for the people in the chat. It's for people in the chat. When you're looking at other folks that you're dealing with, are they who they say they are? Are the people in your life who they say they are? Are they really that? Yet I managed to snag the hearts of many that question. Like, okay, I see we have the troll thing going on right now. I hear that. What's going on? Celebrate 25 year anniversary. She's kicking. So I guess so. Yeah, yeah. See, being who you say you are is a great thing. Is a great thing in society. A lot of times we put on masks, we pretend, we hide behind computers, we, put on airs. Sometimes, the most invisible a person can be is right in front of you. I'm not trolling. I am who I am. I don't know who you are, but there you go. Yeah, there you go. Met folks, and folks know who are and who they say. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what it is, June. That's really what I'm saying. It's like, you know, um, how do you know? How do you know a person is who they say they are? Sometimes you can be around a person and you can think you know them. You can think you know a person. You can actually be around this person. You say, well, yes, I know them. I've been around them. I've went through the thick and the thin, the muck and the mire with them. And I guess people change sometimes, or maybe you find out that the person put on an act, or they put on a show,. Or they put on a mask. But yeah, the dark man is on his way. Oh, that's that. What's that? What movie is that from? The Dark Tower. I guess. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's an interesting situation. I guess it comes down to the principles of people, and that's just my opinion about the situation. I don't know what you folks feel about the situation as far as people being who they say they are. Who is anybody in this life? Who is anybody in this world? I mean, who are people really? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I've met Flag. I've met Flag. Well, we need a higher understanding. Yeah, but I guess the trolls would understand this, as much as well too. Who is anybody? Sometimes you could spend a whole lot of times just pretending to be somebody else. Sometimes the worst situation is when people forget who they are. You get so caught up in pretending to be somebody else, trying to escape yourself, that you forget who you are. And I think that's probably the worst situation to be in, because the worst lies are the ones that we tell ourselves. What's going on, Game Over? Appreciate you for coming through. Hashtag the real thing. I don't know. I just question it sometimes. Are people who they say they are? I was getting to that. Yeah, yeah, June. It's all good. The devil behind the screen. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. When it comes to online, it's even worse. People are not who they always say they are. You could see people and talk to them and meet them and whatnot, and people put on facades. They put on airs. They hide behind and mask things. People shift and change with emotions and stuff like that. People use people. People do things. We abuse each other. We use and abuse each other. So, that's why I asked this question, because a lot of times, like I said, who is anybody? Molly 1K Dolly. Yeah. Wow. Um, yeah. It's crazy. It's just crazy. And I wonder, because the reason I asked this question, why it's important for me to ask this question, and I'm not just talking in the middle of the night, is because a lot of people sometimes they move based on emotions. They just say, okay, this person sounds right and it feels right, so it must be right. This person must be who they say they are because they've confided in me, their stories or the things that they've done in life, and they've shown me some things. And sometimes people may be showing you something that's somebody else's life. um, no problem. Thank you, Michael Forberger. You were probably there with Patches live stream. Okay, there you go. Our flag, there you go. I know someone who hid his true self falsely from those he loves. Yeah, it happens, June. It happens. People hide, man. People hide. Sometimes people don't like who they are. Sometimes people just, fake it, because maybe they're not happy. Are you passive aggressive? Are you patronizing? Are you who you say you are? Am I who I say I am? I didn't say who I was. Nice try, though. Nice try. Nice try. Is your channel a drama channel? Some people would say it's a drama channel. Some people would. Are we talking about well, listen. This is not a drama channel, but who knows? Maybe some people would like to believe that. Um, I'm just talking about trust, people's true identity, where they come from, the games people play. Sometimes people play so many games that they forget which game you're in, which situation and scenario you're going in. Sometimes people just like the game. For example, someone is nice and sweet talking in the chat, but just like for yes, yes, Carolina, that can happen. Yeah, people were alive tonight, and so am I. So am I, Lynn. A happy anniversary to Size Dad. Yes, let's focus on that. Yeah. Am I playing a game? Maybe. Who knows? I don't have a lot of trolls. I actually don't have a lot of trolls on this channel. I've seen people who got 100 trolls on their channel, and that's not even counting their regular live streams. Unless you're on YouTube, I feel the need to earn a person's trust over time. I agree with that. I agree with that. Besides that, it's important to earn people's trust over time. But we live in a world where things are so fake, and people don't really know how to communicate with each other, and folks are just, hiding behind and playing games and doing different things, that, I guess, maybe a cool we I was thinking to myself earlier when I was looking at the Mother's Day memes and stuff like that and whatnot. Every time something happens, everybody has a meme or a hot take on something, or people have a reaction to things and stuff like that. Yeah, trust is important, loyalty is important. Yes, Molly 1K Dolly. But who can you trust in this world, in this society? Sometimes it's just, you can't even focus on the person. You just look at the principle and whatnot. So it's just crazy like that. Uh, yeah, yeah. If I am see through, that's probably by design. Yeah, thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that. I'm a transparent person. I'm not. If you see something in me, or if you see through me, believe me, that's probably by design. But thank you for sharing that comment. That's appreciated. Yeah, but as far as things go, like I said, it is what it is. Well, my good people, how you been? What's going on, Click? Thank you for coming through. I'm who people are. Like I said, how do you know who you can trust? How do you know anybody in this life? Who's to say, people really are who they say they are? Who to say Molly 1K Dolly? I think people do show their true colors over time. And old timer told me, if you listen close enough, if you pay attention, people will tell you who they are. I think one of the reasons why people don't see folks for who they are is because sometimes we stop paying attention. We all have layers. Some aren't able to open those layers to others. Yes, but I don't agree with open. It was Tim S. Formerly Tim S. 420. Here's the thing about the layers. Okay, Fireman CCV, appreciate you. Yeah. Here's the thing about the layers though. The layers, they're there and they come and you peel them away, but it's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody to have the layers peeled away. It's a situation where, if you listen close enough to who people are and figure out, like actually, what they're saying to you, you can find out. It was a quote from Bill Duke, famous director or whatever. What's going on, Drone Wolf Media? He said something about something on the lines. I'm paraphrasing. He says, "I've learned to stop being mad at who people are, and I've learned to be more cognizant or more recognizing or more mad at myself for not realizing it sooner. Sometimes people will tell you who they are and straight up and say this is who I am, this is what I'm about. And sometimes we put our own spin or we put our own morality, our own sensibility on who people are. What's going on, Lulu? I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. So it's really one of those things, where you really have to pay attention. You really have to look through and say, okay, you know um what am I missing? What am I not seeing? What is it? Humanity like a book, many pages are rare stories at the same time. In the end, it starts, a hero turns to villain and vice versa. Very philosophical there, Granny Monster, but there's some nuggets to take from that. um yeah, a person can change and shift and whatnot, but who's to say that you were dealing with the real person to begin with? somebody could start off nice and kind and sweet and friendly, and it seems like that's who they were, but they could have been putting on a facade. Maybe they had issues and things going on and stuff like that. So it's kind of crazy. It's really kind of crazy. I think it is a matter of really wanting to see the truth for what it is when we deal with people. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. You know, I just look at it that way. I don't really try to make it more complicated than it is. Sometimes when you're dealing with people, they tell you. They just honestly come out and tell you and show you what's going on. Tosh time, I appreciate you for coming through. That you came through to my second live stream. I wish more people I see area had a kind of heart like you. I don't know if I got a kind heart. I just care about people. I'm not as kind as I would like to be. I have my days. I have my moments, fireman. I do. I definitely do. But yeah, there's my tea bag. Wow, that is funny. I just learned to be aware they come to the surface and everything. Yeah, well, listen, June, we all have our issues. We all have things that we react wrongly to. I have people that get reactions from me, but the reactions that the trolls are trying to get from me online, I get from people in real life. You want to see a real troll reaction from me, to come around one of my family reunions or something like that. You'll see me flip out on somebody. What's going on, Bumblebee Junction? Message. Nah. No mellow this here. I appreciate you though. I appreciate all 17 people being here though. 16. Somebody just left out. You escaped, but it's all good though. I mean, somebody falling asleep on me. It's all good, Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm smooth. I'm smooth like VSOP. But loves to play record. Well, it happens. It happens. I'm not worried about that too much right now. The trolls and all that stuff right now. Right now, I'm expressing myself. I think I made my point. The judgment lighting company and for a lot of people with a personal space. Yeah, that happens. Life is too short to be fake, but that's just me. Yeah, well, I mean, I hear you, Drone Wolf Media, but sometimes that's all people know. Sometimes that's all people know is how to just, put on that facade, to put on that airs. Sometimes people don't think that they'll be accepted, being who they are and whatnot. So yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good, Carolina. I appreciate you for being here. Like I said, I got 17 people in here. I like number 11 support channel. Do the same chuckle correct and resistant. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Granny Monster, you've definitely had some interesting live streams and things going on today. I appreciate you, Granny Monster. You're a treasure. And shout out to Pet Monster, Groovy Blue 18. I appreciate you for coming through. I appreciate you all for being here. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could cut you a check, all of you. But that thumbs up is right back to you. Like I said, this is just questions that I'm posing. You know what I'm saying? No parking, baby, no parking. That's funny. When people show you who they are, believe them. Yes, Lulu, I do. Sometimes we do have the misfortune of not believing people when they show us or they tell us or they reveal to us the big reveal. This is who I am. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. There's a lot of side jokes. I see y'all in the chat. There's a lot of stuff being said. I see all y'all folks saying some stuff. I've been busy, too busy with fake work. Everybody should they, Justin? Yeah, well, listen. When you get tired, sometimes you get tired and you get cranky. You got that time to be fake with nobody. Anybody wants to see a real reaction from me, catch me when I'm sleepy or something like that. You'll get a real reaction from me. You're a fireman. You'll see how nice I am. You wake me up out my sleep at 5 in the morning or something like that. You'll see I ain't always as nice as I would like to be, But yeah, it's a controlled substance. 36, 24, 36. What a winning hand. Yeah, I had a comment to that Bumblebee Junction, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. Always study the people around you. Yes, Yas poet, Yas poet. Thank you. I appreciate you. For a long time environment, so I do not get along with the status quo. Yeah, the status quo can be a problem. Catch me 10 minutes after night shift. Yeah. Oh man, I know that. I know the feeling, Molly Dolly. Brick house. Yeah, Groovy Blue 18. I'm gonna leave that alone. Like I said, I was thinking that too, but we're gonna leave the brick house. We're gonna leave the brick house. That's a little grown folk humor right there. The trolls may not understand that one. But it's all right. It's all right. I stopped by the channel day. Now, thanks to Gilly Dabs. Appreciate you for coming through. Awesome situation. But yeah, like I said, believe folks when they say who they are. Woo! There you go, Bali Dolly. Don't fool yourself. I won't quit till it's well shining. Well, I'm shining always when I see y'all beautiful people coming through to the chat. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. Barry White, I've heard that one before too. Oh my God, Mother's Day. It was with this Happy Mother's Day. Like I said, this is for my mothers. I feel like I should do a gunshot. Bah, 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 oh, my mothers. Oh my God, but Mother's Day is over. What's going on, Reagan? Live, love, laugh. We got to. Word to the mother. Oh my God, thank you for you folks, man. Like I said, you folks make this. Y'all make it worth live streaming at this time. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even know if I was gonna do a darn live stream. I'm like, yo, man, I'm tired. It ain't even gonna come on. Woo, yeah. Well, Mama Day is every day. Mama Day is every day. And I appreciate all you women who are holding it down. I think women should be respected and upheld. The strong women doing their thing, the single parent females out there, you know, doing their thing. So like I said, so many thoughts, so many thoughts. Yeah, there you go, Tosh Tom. We gonna leave that alone. But shout out to all the women holding it down out there. To the women, whether you got kids, whether you don't have kids, whether you're a mother, whether you're not a mother, whether you just, holding it down, trying to be strong, trying to be powerful out there. I don't think our women out there, get enough respect, regardless of where you come from, your background. Women go through a lot just trying to be accepted, just trying to be respected, just trying to be seen as human beings and stuff like that. Yeah, I see you out there, Lynn. Mama said there be days like this. There be days like this. Mama said you must get 4 hours of sleep. I sound like my schedule. Do I get 4 hours of sleep? I must get 4 hours of sleep. Shoot, I'll be back and forth to the bathroom and all that stuff, thinking, tossing and turning. Who knows? But I'm so used to it by now. I get 6 hours of sleep. That's like a miracle around here. Oh my God, it'd be amazing. That's working just fairly psychic. Yeah, yeah, Molly, that's awesome. I don't know how your nurses do it. I really don't. I don't know. But we appreciate you nurses, just, all over the world. Like, the ones that are caregivers and stuff like that. Hashtag team no sleep. There's more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter like I used to be. I'm not on there no more, but I know the hashtag team no sleep. I know what that's like. I like making it blush. Say, that's funny. That's funny. I'm gonna leave you alone on that one, Lynn. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm trying to keep it cool. But I love my peoples. I love my peoples. I love all the peoples in the chat. She walked through out the door. Oh my God. Listen, it's all good. I'm a fur baby mom. Oh, okay. She got the pets going. I was thinking about getting me a dog or something like that. And it's kind of funny. If I got me a dog, I know my views would skyrocket or something like that. If I got me like a little dog, I'm doing a live stream. You see the roof, roof, roof. People are like, oh, he's so cute. Oh, the dog should have a live stream too. I'm like, yeah, stop it. But it is what it is. The Skittles so much. A cat named Skittles, man. Like I said, that cat named Skittles, man. That's a creative. Just Skittles, you get it, but it's a funny name. You know what I would hate if somebody actually named it. I don't hate, but it would be crazy if somebody actually named their child Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Like I said, I don't know. If you named your child Eminem, I don't know, but whatever. I don't know. People got strange names. I remember that celebrity that named their child Apple. I don't know if anybody remembers that. You know, you know, I'm fourth generation nurses. My blood is surrogate family member. And to the patient turns everyone singing. Yeah, nah, we appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that, Molly Dolly. You seem like you're a very caring person and whatnot. Yeah, it was a Gwen. What's the last name? I'm not saying Gwen Stefani. Gwyneth Paltrow, I think. Was it Gwen Stefani or Gwyneth Paltrow? I think yeah, she probably was Gwyneth Paltrow. See, I like Gwyneth Paltrow, so I can't talk about her. I can't talk crazy about her. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good, Groovy Blue. Oh, how are you? Not much worse than Northwest. Well, I like Northwest. I like Northwest. It reminds me of was it the Alfred Hitchcock movie with Cary Grant? North by Northwest. I thought that was kind of clever, naming your child Northwest. So it's not bad. I mean, if anybody ever seen the movie Northwest, what I'm saying, my cats are Kevin and Stuart. I don't know if I told you, Molly Dolly, if I ever told you about the story about Coke and Danger. There was two dogs named Coke and Danger. I don't know if I ever told you that story. I guess it was because she had a pocket full of horses, Trojans, and so. Wow, Bumblebee Junction. I don't even know what to go with that. I finally had a road to relax and chill with your piece. Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate you for being here, Lynn. My pal Vlad Show King is on, and he's on the way to Roman houses. Yeah, yeah, no, 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 definitely, definitely, Granny. Support the people. Support the people. Tell them I said hello. Their third child is called Chicago. Interesting. That's interesting. Not a bad name. I've seen kids name Brooklyn. I've seen kids named Harlem. Was I've seen kids named after cities and stuff like that. You know, people named after cars and stuff like that. I don't know where to go with that. You know, but yeah, check you out later, Granny. Give all the best to the people that you're going over there support, Shadow King and whatnot. Tell him the homie Mel is throwing it up for him. You know, but yeah, people name their kids crazy stuff. It is what it is. Are you out too, Drone Wolf Media? I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. I kind of spoke about what I really wanted to speak about. I didn't want to get too deep into it. Believe it or not, I started to worry, wonder if I had enough class. What? What are you talking about, Bumblebee Junction? Had enough class to be with who you with. I mean, listen, you love who you love. You find that right one. One day, hopefully yours truly finds the right one and whatnot. That's what it is. And oh, military nurses. Oh man, shout outs to them. What is your favorite? Wow, wow. I'm glad that question is directed by you towards Taj Time because um, I actually do have tea here. I have tea and tea bags here. Mm, mm. Tea bagging in the night. Here, inside here. Like I said, we're gonna leave that alone. Mm. Oh my God, Liptons. Yeah, these are Liptons. These are what are these? I think these got some sand on here. I don't know if you can see the sand. If it goes into focus, this camera goes into focus. Let me read this to you. What does it say? It says, "In the beginning is you, in the middle is you, and in the end is you." You hear that? How do you know people are who they say they are? Because from beginning and middle to the end, they are who they are. I didn't make that up. I just pulled that out real quick. Oof. That's tea wisdom, tea bag wisdom for you. Like I said, I'll show that to you just in case you didn't see that again. I don't know if you see it right here. Like I said, oh no, I gotta aim this thing for you. You can see it. You can see it. This is what it is. You can see it. Groovy Miles are politely leaving some topics alone. Uh, yeah, 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 yeah. I politely leave the topics alone, and I see Crimson Fantasy just came through. Yes, teabag wisdom. That's what I just gave you. I gave you some teabag wisdom, Lynn. Yes, yes. In the beginning is you. In the middle is you. In the end is you. That's how you know folks are who they say they are. They are who they are. Yeah. There's also a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about, but unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time. I had a different type of teabag advice. Wow. Yeah. Crimson Fantasy. I think those jokes have, they have been brought up, but I keep it PG. 13 on certain things, what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't want to influence the youth in a negative way, even if I'm up late night. Yeah, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I should get in shape. Nah, I should listen. I should get in shape. I gotta hit the gym. I ain't gonna lie. I need to. Mel need to drop some pounds and all that other stuff. I gotta get sexy back. How can you just leave standing alone in the world? That's so cool. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. I gotta send. How you so oh my God, that's funny. There's a lot of songs stuck in my head right now. I ain't gonna say. You played the whatever. I played my violin earlier. Forgot the time was upset my neighbor. Oh man, I would like to see that on video if you could play or like a voice recording or something like that. Who's those has Oh my God, it's funny. Oh my God. Let's say fast forward. Wow, okay. Okay, I hear that. Listen, I could use a fat burning workout. Why not? It's all good. Great song by Lupe Fiasco. There you go. Um, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Oh man, this is a cool chat. This is a cool chat, but I'm not gonna keep your folks long. I didn't even know if this is gonna go half an hour, but I appreciate all 15, 16, 17 of you folks that been here and show love to yours truly. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, R flag. But just to address that R flag, what I do if I'm gonna, lose weight or get in shape or whatever, I do it for the health reasons because I'm the type of person like this. I don't want to lose weight or try to get myself in shape just to be in a relationship. So that's kind of like where I'm at with that. Prince have been dead for a while now. The ice and the Simpsons in there. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know where to go with that Bumblebee Junction. I really don't know where to go with that. But yeah, back to our flag, what you were talking about. Yeah, you can, what I'm saying, you got people, you can get decent ones. I mean, I think if a person loves you, for you, it doesn't have to be, oh, wow. Wow, that's funny. That's funny, Lynn. I think if a person loves you for you, it shouldn't be about how much weight you have on you or don't have on you or whatever the case. Now, does it play a factor? Should it be something that you worry about for health reasons? Of course, yeah, so it's what it is. We just climb the bed and leave the stream open. It won't say anything. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's why skinny can be holes too. Yeah, it can. It can be. Tosh time. It can be. I mean, it's really dicey when you look at it, though. Like I said, it's about the character of the person, but at the same time, you don't want to be with somebody you're not attracted to. It'd be like humbling a marshmallow. That's funny. That's funny. I like that. Yeah, I don't know how you humble a marshmallow, but yeah, that's something to imagine, or whatever the case may be. If they love you, they love you. The soul's attracted, the looks are fade, the soul can go. Well, yeah, I agree with that, Molly Dolly, because what happens is as you get older, and you start to sit there with a person and you go through all the ups and downs, the aches and pains, wow, that's funny. Wow, that's funny. I don't even know where to go with that off flag. I will leave that alone. But as you get older, things happen. Elite Nugs, love the theme of the stream. Thank you. Bow, right back to you. I can't believe you're still single. Well, I can believe I'm still single. I've had some crazy relationships. 2013 is the reason I'm still single, but that's another story. So it's a situation where I took a step back. Me being still single is just taking time out for me. Masculinity is built by building those endorphins. Funny. Some people would say that, but as you get older, as you learn, as you go through things, you realize it's not about the masculinity. It's not even about the femininity. It's about the character of the person that you choose to deal with, whether you're monogamous or promiscuous, whatever the case may be. That's what it is. Wow, that's funny. I love attraction, but I would skip an attractive narcissist. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Attractive narcissists are all there. But we live in a society where people are more into that Instagram life and whatnot. After my son was born, she said, made me. Wow, that's funny. Crazy. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot to be said about vanity and what we love and what we attracted to. Boss Lady Lexi, good morning to you and whatnot. Girls love boys, boys are leather jackets, aesthetic beauties. Yeah, beauty can be aesthetics on the outside, but beauty fades. I don't date, I always think one will find me. I'm lazy. Well, listen, Molly Dolly, you're a hard-working woman. You're a hard-working woman. Like I said, somebody want to get with you, man. They gotta be ready. They definitely gotta be ready. But I think it's about more making sure that you're ready. I tell a woman, I tell a man, I tell anybody, whatever your relationship, gay, straight, or otherwise, make sure that you got you together before you start trying to get with somebody else to try to supplement who you are or whatever, because you're not going to find that happiness in that next person. If anything, that person should complement who you are. It shouldn't be to, supplement or replace or fill that hole. It's hard to find someone to understand my job. Well, I mean, it may be, it may be. I'm not saying it's not Molly Dolly, but at the same time, that right person, whoever that person is, will understand. It's not for everybody to understand who you are and what will go down or whatever the case may be. Yeah, you will find someone in time. I agree with Taj Time. You definitely are an amazing soul. You're a very supportive person, very encouraging, very uplifting. You're spiritual as well. I have to run this seriously. Another message. Boy. Yeah, take care, Elite Nugs. Appreciate you. Um, I doubt she watched your info though, our flag. She's Molly Dolly is a very, very busy person. I don't want to try to speak for her. I'm not her lawyer, but she's very busy. Until you make yourself whole, you have a little to offer someone else. I agree with you, Bumblebee Junction. I'm a big supporter of that as well. You know, I feel like you should have you together. I think it was an old timer that says it takes time to get the best ready for you, and it takes time for you to get ready for the best. You know, so I hear you. I hear you, off flag. I hear you. You know, do your thing out there. Do your thing. It's a situation, man. You know, like where you just, I mean, I tell anybody out there, get you together first. You know, busy growing. I'm busy. I have a lot of growing to do and settle. Yeah, I think a lot of us have growing to do. Even people in relationships. Oh, you've been licensed since '05. That's what's up. I respect that. I respect that. If you licensed since '05, mine is around it that you inspire me more than you realize. Well, I think she's like that for a lot of people. Tosh Time, Molly Dolly is very supportive. I don't know where she finds the energy. You know, I really don't know. So that's true. I'm doing now. I'm working on myself. Yeah, a lot of us should work on ourselves. You know, I mean, even when you're in a relationship, I still say, you know, we can grow. I mean, yeah, our flag, we can grow. You know, do all kind of stuff. It really depends on, you know, like I said, how much you want to grow within yourself. You know, in these days of old, the Lord's required the heart, the whole house, God, acting, calling out, young maiden. Interesting. Being single too. Okay, boss lady Lexi. There's nothing wrong with being single. You know, there's nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with getting yourself together. What's that song Beyonce had? Me, myself, and I. And found out that I could be my own best friend. People thank me for my channel success, but it can only be a success to the people that support me. Oh man, you stole my lines, Tosh Time, on that. But that's true. I mean, but Tosh Time, you're an awesome channel. You're definitely an awesome channel. You're confident. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, but nah, Tosh Time, you're a treasure. You really are. I mean, you're really positive, uplifting, upbuilding, real person. You don't hide certain things, even when you don't have your best moments. You're not trying to sugarcoat it and give us the fake positivity and stuff like that and say, oh well, everything's gonna be all right and it's sunshine and rainbows. No, you do give it real, but you try to keep it positive. You have a smile, you know. Um, I'm intriguing. I'm intriguing. I mean, sometimes for not all the right reasons. I appreciate that, Tosh Time. You know, yeah, I've known for Tosh Time for a little bit while too. I think has it been a year? It may have been the same time, Lynn. But Tosh Time has her own wave, her own community. She's built it up the right way. You know, because there's so many ways that you could do it. There's so many stereotypes you could fall into. There's so much negativity that you could get out of your channel, and to watch you blossom and grow the way that you have is a sight to behold. Yeah, it's also a sight to see, you know, with just, you know, some other folks in here, you know, like Bumblebee Junction has a great channel, you know, a lot of stuff going on there, you know, with farming and prepping and stuff like that. Yeah, there's a lot of awesome people out there, you know, in YouTube and the community and whatnot that are really doing their thing, that are supporting people, that are encouraging people, that are uplifting and upbuilding people, you know, and I think to know who people really are, to know that you are who you say you are, is for you to be, you know, you all the way through. You binge watch Cobra Kai. I was on the fence about Cobra Kai, but that means you have YouTube Red, and I have YouTube Red as well. Or maybe you watched it somewhere else. Is Cobra Kai somewhere else? Because I do pay for YouTube Red. I don't know why I'm paying for YouTube Red. You know, she sent me for my crazy tour. That's the TV nation. That's funny. That's funny. Time to Netflix and actually chill. Wow, that's funny. I like to drive. I don't know who you're talking to, but yeah, that's what that is. It was a good surprise. It was YouTube Red. Okay, okay. I gotta check it out too. I still have YouTube Red, you know, but I use the YouTube Red for other things, music and stuff like that. Anytime a new album or something comes out, I have the Google Play and whatnot. You know, that are you really trying to go for these long distance relationships? That's funny. Yeah, but that's what that is. Lynn Denton, yeah, she has a great sense of humor and whatnot. A very interesting sense of humor. It's 13 Reasons a series. I think 13 Reasons is a series. Yes, that's probably on Netflix. 13 Reasons. I don't know. I've been trying to find 13 reasons to watch the show, But it's all good. Like I said, whatever. I'm not mad. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Because I extended the live stream a few minutes for y'all folks. I don't know if y'all have anything to say or whatever the case may be. Now, Lynn Denton is definitely awesome. You want to know, you want to get Lynn Denton started up, you got to have her and Dark Matter in the room at the same time. If her and Dark Matter in the chat at the same time, things are going to get very interesting. I miss those live streams. I'm not even going to lie to you. I do miss those live streams. I've gotten labs, hashtag pie, hashtag pie. No oranges tonight. No, no oranges tonight. I've had them back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, yeah. I like to smile. I like to smile as well, Lynn. So when you make me smile, it's a beautiful thing. I remember I used to have people tell me, "Oh, why don't you smile more?" I tell people, "Listen, you want me to smile? Give me something to smile for. There's some reason in the story. We'll cry one night. We'll cry." That's funny. Oh, okay. Orange pie. That's a thing. Is it a thing? I've seen it. A hashtag pie, hashtag company. Dark matter is funny. No, dark matter is hilarious. Dark matter is hilarious. Sometimes when you just speak to it privately, it's good. Your father, that's like father too bold. Oh, funny, 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 funny. Yeah, yeah, I know that song. Maybe I'm saying funny. It's too bold. I look up 13 Reasons. Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, I've seen 13 Reasons. It's on Netflix or somewhere like that. Like I said, I need 13 reasons to watch the show. Somebody give me 13 reasons to watch the show, without crying. Dark Matter is old. The guy out is does strange. Well, Dark Matter does wood carving. Dark Matter does tutorial videos. A whole bunch of stuff. Um, well, let me see. I think I only pissed him off once, which is too shy. Yeah, yeah. No, Dark Matter's doing great. Last time I spoke to Dark Matter, it was a very funny conversation. Me, him, and Rebel Stay Sovereign. We won't get into that. But they're definitely very cool people. Very a lot of cool people here. It's been a while since I've had the chat with Lulu, but like I said, we'll get up, we'll talk and whatnot. Would like to have one of these days when I do actually have a panel. You know, um, I'll invite you up. The reason I don't have a panel for those people that may be interested because I'm live streaming from my phone. And yes, I have tried to have panels and live stream from my phone with a panel, but unfortunately, it's not enabled on this smartphone. It's not smart enough. And I would have to actually get a laptop and whatnot. Yes, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen this year. I just have to get my finances in order and whatnot. Doc is great. He's not just good. He's great. He's doing stress-free living. Yeah, nah, he does his thing. I miss the sexy parties. I'm not gonna lie. There must be something wrong with me, but I miss the sexy parties. That was fun. That was definitely fun. I didn't want to see you laughing in the purple rain. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my God, Bumblebee Junction is doing the Prince thing tonight. But yeah, it's a lot of good times. There's a lot of positive vibes on here. Is Darcy like he does? I haven't seen him live stream in a little bit. I think he still does, but I don't know. I haven't seen notifications sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I hope he live streams again. But he's been throwing up his videos and whatnot, his wood carving videos, which his last one I liked. I liked it. Obey your master. I'll leave it at that. I live in Chicago 6 feet now. I moved from Australia. There you go. There you go. Um, Molly Dolly straight out of Australia to Chicago, doing her thing. But yeah, that's just what it is. I think if that's all it is, folks, you know, um, I'm gonna get up out of here. Master of Puppets pulling your strings. Okay. Yeah, I see some people trying to make some connections. I think his son is undergoing surgery, which is why I haven't pressed him. Yeah, well, that's probably something too that's going on and whatnot. Yeah, take care. Take care, Molly Dolly. I'm about to get up out of here too. You know, um, I love the carving and stuff like that he's doing as well. Um, but if anything, folks, thank you for being here. Appreciate you, everybody, the trolls, everybody. Thank you for trying to keep it as respectful as possible, and spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. All right. Thank you, Tosh Time. Thank you, everybody. Molly 1K, everybody. Lulu, love you. Size Dad, everybody. Bumblebee, everybody. Thank you. Lynn, everybody. Awesome crowd tonight.